for the declaration at East Kilbride. And as we've been hearing, this is an absolutely critical seat, Raymond, isn't it?
Absolutely critical seat for lots of reasons. And we're about to find out whether Andy Kerr, somebody who's been pivotal to the Scottish Labour Party at Holyrood over the last couple of years, he's been their finance spokesman. That's a very important role in any party when it comes to Holyrood. Previously to that, he's somebody with significant ministerial experience, having been the health minister in Jack McConnell's administration. I think just even a few days ago, few people would have predicted that this could happen, if indeed it does.
The formal declaration then. The East Kilbride constituency of the Scottish parliamentary election. As returning officer for the Scottish parliamentary election in the East Kilbride constituency, I give the results of the election. The electorate was 58,251. The total votes cast were 30,014. The turnout was 51.52%. There were 103 ballot papers rejected, 23 because people voted for more than one candidate, 80 were unmarked or void for uncertainty. The number of votes given for each candidate is Linda Fabiani, 14,359. Douglas Herbison, 468. John Houston, 414. Andy Kerr, 12,410. Graham Simpson, 2,260. And I declare that Linda Fabiani is duly elected to serve as the member of the Scottish Parliament for the East Kilbride constituency.
Let's hear what Linda Fabiani has to say. This is a hugely significant result in East Kilbride.
Returning officer and all the staff and everyone who's worked in here tonight to make this go so very, very smoothly. I want to thank my fellow candidates for the courtesy that has been shown to me and the way that this campaign has been conducted on a personal level. I particularly want to thank Andy Kerr for the courtesy he has shown to me over the last 12 years. Of course, those that I want to thank most of all are all standing with big smiles on their faces, and that is the SNP team in East Kilbride and across Lanarkshire. And of course, the people of East Kilbride who have shown today that they really believe in the record and the vision of the Scottish National Party. The record that we've had over the last 4 years, the team that we have who have worked so very hard in this positive campaign for Scotland, and of course the vision that we have, because it's that vision that keeps us all working so hard. It's that vision that young and old in East Kilbride and from all walks of life have come forward and supported today. I feel very, very privileged. Thank you very much, East Kilbride. Thank you.
Former Culture Minister Linda Fabiani. Here's Andy Kerr, the loser.
Good evening, everybody. Could I also add my thanks to the public servants, both in here and in the ballot stations, and of course the police who supervised the events today. Could I also thank the Labour campaign team? They have done a sterling job over a very difficult campaign, and we worked extremely hard to gain every vote. And could I also thank the people of East Kilbride for 12 years of their support. I've worked hard for them on their behalf and represented their views in our Scottish Parliament. I wish Linda Fabiani every success in her job. And finally, you know, people will be thinking all sorts of things about politicians. This morning I woke up with a beautiful wife and 3 beautiful daughters. I go to bed knowing that my family are safe and secure, knowing that they have my love, and they have supported me throughout my time as a politician. So many thanks and good night.
And a very gracious speech in defeat there from Andy Kerr of the Labour Party, their finance spokesman. Let's have a look at the details of that. The SNP's Linda Fabiani, 14,359 votes, Andy Kerr on 12,410. Conservatives Graham Simpson on 2,260. Liberal Democrats Douglas Herbison on 468, just a little bit more than the independent John Houston, who's on 414. So that's a majority of 1,949 on a turnout of 50%. The share of the vote, the SNP were on 48%, Labour 41%, Conservative 8%, Liberal Democrat 2%. And that change represents a 10% increase for the SNP, Labour down 3%, Conservative down 1%, Liberal Democrats down 7%. And the swing from Labour to the SNP is 6.6%.